was a surprise all along.
Not right.
It doesn't quite fit on my head, but look, it's the R2D2 mate. He's so good. You can get him from Poundland. He's only £1. Amazing. That's so good. Oh, better hide my cheeky locks there, mate. It's a bit cold today, innit? Is everyone sick? I'm sick. I'm not even sick in a good way, mate. I'm sick in a shit way. I got the sniffles, mate. I got that cough, mate. It's not good, but I'm still blazing. As I said on my Twitter just now, Trevor's a bit stressed out today, so we're gonna have a big blaze up in it, Trevor.
Yeah, mate.
What is this? What is this Kush Manush called, mate?
It's called Cage's Reason.
Cage's Reason. I like that because basically the other day we watched this a film called Army of One. And it had that Nicolas Cage in it and the Russell Brand. Oh, Trev, can you put that picture so that audience can see the film he's on about?
Yeah, mate.
Amazing, right? Nicolas Cage looks crazy. He looks so weird. Russell Brand's in it. He plays God, of course. What else would he play? And it's basically about this wacky guy who basically he gets it into his head that he wants to bunk off the Osama bin Laden. And so he goes on lots of quests to try and do it. He goes by plane, he goes by boat, whilst chatting to Russell Brand, a god, who says that he should do it, basically. It's well worth a watch.
He's like a cheeky god, isn't he?
He's quite a cheeky god, isn't he? He does quite a lot of routines. He's like, what? Oh God! Ugh! Mate, I'm so fucking wicked! Just fucking do as I say. My locks are quite soft now in comparison with the Big Brother's Big Mouth days. And I look like I'm younger now, despite the fact that I used to be on the heroin. And I've gone through a pretty public divorce with an A-list celebrity under Hollywood. But I look pretty young now because all I eat is tofu and spirulina seeds. So he's quite a good god to have, really. A god that eats tofu and spirulina seeds. I don't know if I've ever smoked the spirulina seeds though, have you?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, mate. I tried to smoke granola once to be healthy, but it didn't really work.
Oregano's good as well.
Oregano flower. Oregano. Have you ever smoked thyme?
Yeah, mate. What time is it?
What time is it? Well, when I smoked thyme, I went like this. Because the time slowed down for me. Did it speed up for you? You were like...
Mine just went...
Tick-tock.
Fellas, yeah.
Ooh, like Cheeky Morris.
Yeah.
Did you turn into the Morris Day?
Yeah, mate.
Talking of amazing things also that I've watched, I just want to give a shout out to some amazing comedians that I watched on my telly the other day. I watched Raw, which is the Def Jam comedy special from the 90s, because basically I've decided that most modern things are shit, so now all I do is watch things from the 90s, from when I was a little baby, when I was about 2 years old. I remember my mummy's ex-boyfriend, who was called Randolph, he used to bring this DVD round, and I had quite good memories, but never knew who the people were. But I watched this. Can you see? Cheeky Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac.
You don't understand.
You don't understand.
I ain't scared of you, motherfucker.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers with my brightly coloured shirt and jeans. And Chris Rock...
Jeans had a picture of his own face on them, didn't
they? They were weird, weren't they? A bit like when that EJ Gunk got the Wolverine trainers and our friendly Christian got the Joker app. Maybe it was that guy from the flea market.
Oh, maybe.
Do you think?
Maybe.
Maybe. He should have sold that, really, in that flea market. Oh, I did Bernie Mac's jeans on Def Jam Raw, really. Chris Rock was a bit risky in this DVD, I've got to be honest. He made some quite cheeky jokes about panties. And yeah, he was a bit risky about the ladies, but overall he was quite funny. Cedric the Entertainer was so good. He made so many good jokes about gay animals. I was laughing like this. That was mad. That was how they laugh in this. You should watch it. It's brilliant. Probably better than the Rogue One. Oh, spoilers alert. I already let it slip. Oh dear. But we'll put that at the end because I want you to know now that my Rogue One review at the end of this is going to be quite spoilery. Sorry about that, but I can't do a review without it being spoilery because otherwise it will just be quite flat. A flat review like, oh yeah, go and watch it or don't go watch it, you know. A bit weird. And we've got a lot of ground to cover.
You know who I liked on that, mate?
Ooh.
Hamburger.
Oh yeah, the Def Jam. Hamburger. Do you know who that was? I don't know. What was his name?
Hamburger, mate.
Just Hamburger. Was that his comedy name?
Yeah.
And the two comedians they had, Dominique and Sharon.
That one just made loads of jokes about weed, really.
Yeah, she made and also a lot of about being a hoe. And she said that it was good to be a hoe, but I don't think you should be a hoe because then you'll end up like Stacey, who has to go have a.
That's the problem in the 90s.
Yeah,
it was good to be a hoe, but
I
now
always
it's
want
not.
to be a hoe. I always want to be a hoe.
Yeah.
Ho ho ho. You know it. So yeah, Christmas is coming round the corner. Everyone's shopping. I can't go into town no more, so I've been staying up in Trev's flat whilst my room's getting renovated. I'm quite excited about the Christmas time because it's going to be me and my mummy. I'm going to try and make her watch lots of cool films like The Terminator. I'm going to make her watch probably Dead Presidents because she said she really wanted to watch that.
Good Christmas films.
Yeah,
mate.
pretty good Christmas films. And I might try and make her watch Star Wars Episode 4. Because, you know, good memories.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what's all been going on really. Me and my mummy, I guess because my mummy's Polish this year, it's a bit like a modern day Mary and Jesus situation because my mummy's a bit like a refugee now. She don't know where she's going to be next year because of the Brexit serial. So this might be her last Christmas in the UK. So we're going to try and be as happy as we can. But I just want to shout out to everyone around the world who might not be having the greatest Christmas. If you feel like you have a shit Christmas, by the way, go down to an amazing event that's happening in Oxford, yeah? It's going to be at this bar called The One, which is right by the train station, so it's quite easily accessible, and they do really fancy cocktails with strawberries with faces on, and you should go down there and see Theoretical. He's DJing. I'm going to drop a track with him now so you know what he's like, and he's with Inspector, who's not in the rap anymore. He's doing a professional business thing. I forget what you're doing, sorry, Inspector. An architect? Why not? Inspector's an architect now. So anyway, this is him and Theoretical, a little advert for you so you get a flavour.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Theoretical.
Theoretical. Spectre. Yeah. You know we're on that, right? We on that. Yo, can't stop the music, I'm boosting. On the road, the more fans recruiting. The real ones to see me saluting, saying that I better get a break, no excuses. So I'm on that. I got some real rap. No faking me, silicon got trash. I'm a beast on the mic, can't miss that trip for 6 star flow without a symbol. So fresh, so clean, no devil in me. I pray to the Lord that he won't forget me. All the dirt that I did, all the girls that I hit. Funny what you could do with a little remy. We live once in the real, gotta get it in. To get cash, real big, gotta play to win. No pain, no gain, this is how I live. I work hard for the dividends. Yeah, we on that, with the funds that. You don't want that? better get back. I'm on a state road with the one that I got the deal. I'm on the phone with my contact. Rituals and Oxford, I'm on that. Right back to London, I'm on that. Based off the bank, and I'm on that. Trying to stop the specs, I better pull back. Yeah, we on that. Where the funds at? You don't want that? Better get back. I'm on a state road with the one that I got the deal. I'm on the phone with my contact. Rituals and Oxford, I'm on that. Right back to London, I'm on that. Based off the bank, and I'm on that. Trying to stop the specs, I better pull back. Right back in place where I left off. Got the right team in place, about to list off. The ones that doubted me, better than pissed off. Thought I caught a flow, but now they're getting pissed on. Yeah, I'm on that, cause I'm on that. The better to bless the microphone, tit chat. I've been low for a minute, turn pro when I'm spitting at the games in my hand like a wristband. Don't sleep on me, pay attention. On point, I touch charts, I fencing. My content is too deep for questions. Wanna similarly compare this to sexing. Yeah, I'm on that, where the girls at? Pretty face and big bumps, I love that. Don't get it twisted, I want that life and nice days include that his number. Yeah, we on that, where the funds at? You don't want that? Better get back. I'm on a state road with the one that I got the deal. I'm on the phone with my contact. Rituals and Oxford, I'm on that. Right back to London, I'm on that. Based off the bank, and I'm on that. Trying to stop the specs, I better pull back. Yeah, we on that, where the funds at? You don't want that? Better get back. I'm on a state road with the one that I got the deal. I'm on the phone with my contact. Rituals and Oxford, I'm on that. Right back to London, I'm on that. Based off the bank, and I'm on that. Trying to stop the specs, I better pull back. I'm on the train to start my journey. Hey, 9 to 5 ain't working out. I'd rather rap and get the glory. Hey, a lot of people in my shoes, I say go for fashion always. Hey, some people wanna bring it down, I say the haters all day. Hey, look at me, I'm amazing. When you never really played me, ain't phasing me. But I do this for you, keep my lyrics through, see me on stage and they're rating me. And I'm so far gone, I beg your pardon, man, the competition really ain't existing to me. I don't see them, but they see me. Looking for the bottom, let's go. Yeah, we on that, when the funds at? You don't want that? Better get back. I'm on a state road with the one that I got the deal. I'm on the phone with my contact. Rituals and Oxford, I'm on that. Right back to London, I'm on that. Based off the bank, and I'm on that. Trying to stop the spec, I better pull back. Yeah, we on that, when the funds at? You don't want that? Better get back. I'm on a state road with the one that I got the deal. I'm on the phone with my contact. Rituals and Oxford, I'm on that. Right back to London, I'm on that. Based off the bank, and I'm on that. Trying to stop the spec, I better pull back. Yeah, we on that, when the funds at? You don't want that? Better get back. I'm on a state road with the one that I got the deal. I'm on the phone with my contact. Rituals and Oxford, I'm on that. Right back to London, I'm on that. Based off the bank, and I'm on that. Trying to stop the specs, I better pull back.
Oh, mate, we on that, yeah. We got our R2D2 hat, we on that. We got our blaze, we on that. Got our batteries, we on that. Got a little Christmas parcel, we on that. What's inside that? Nothing, we out of that. Brilliant. Inspector, theoretical. Inspector's not going to be there, but see theoretical at the one, New Year's Eve. Sorrows be gone. They're gone now. Anyway, moving on, I got some news about an event that won't be so good. There's been some controversy of recent times because none of the musicians across the world want to play for Donald D. Trump's intuition ceremony. So they're really having to scrap the barrel with this one, and they've got Kid Rock. Elton John refused. The Dalai Lama refused. Pavarotti's waxwork refused. So yeah, scrapping the barrel. I heard even the Stacey Solomon refused, and she's a bit of a nobody, really. You'd expect her to do any old shit, really.
She just refused so that people would notice her, mate.
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, the Kiddie Rock, adding to the theory that all the people that voted for the Trump are from trailer parks and drive pickup trucks and eat the squirrels and like to have the Dukes of Hazzard flag, all those kind of people who have wanks. Well, I think everyone has a wank over Pamela Anderson, really. I don't think I vote for Donald Trump just because I wank over Pamela Anderson's boobies. I think everyone does that. But yeah, the Kid Rock, he's playing the inauguration ceremony for the Donald, and he's going to do such hits like, well, we were making racist jokes, we were grabbing women's pussies, we were smoking funny things, and then we voted for Donald Trump. He's going to do that song, and also he's going to do a lot of covers like, I'm going to swing by in my pickup truck, mate.
Is that one that Sweet Home Alabama,
Sweet
mate.
Home Alabama.
Which in, remember in 8 Mile, right?
I live at home with a trailer. Yeah.
Classic movie, mate.
And I heard that that's the only song that Grace DB can play properly on guitar.
Really?
Yeah, Sweet Home Alabama. She's really good at it too. She's like...
She got new stuff coming out.
She has got new stuff. Very exciting things too. Yeah, she's got a new phase. It's gonna be pretty exciting. All you haters who've not been paying attention to Grace DB, you wait and see. She's gonna take you over.
Wait and see with Grace DB.
Wait and see with Grace DB. You can have that, Grace DB. Wait and see with Grace DB. Yo, yo, yo. Wait and see with Grace DB. Grace DB. Grace DB. Cheer, 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 cheer.
What?
What? Yeah. Grace DB. Grace DB. Yeah, you can have that one, Grace DB. Oh dear me. So that's happening. I think I'm gonna have to talk about some Marvel news. I got the new Guardians poster up on my wall.
Obviously, mate.
Obviously, because I know peeps. And
No, I meant because it says obviously.
oh yeah, of course, mate. Sorry, I'm so stoned off this cage kush. Yeah, it's a bit weird, that poster up there, really, because like it's in black and white and you can't really see the sexy slimy green with Zoe Saldana's boobies, and it kind of looks like a shit band poster, like, you know when they have in adverts like fake bands that they put together, like
Gap.
Yeah, like Gap would do it, or Songstar or something like that. I don't know.
It's also trying to have a bit of an Anton Corbijn vibe.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Anton wouldn't do that though.
No.
He took a picture of Lee Christian once though.
Did he?
Yeah, it was
Mate,
really good.
yeah.
He put it in a museum of photos that he's taken with a mobile phone.
It's a pretty good segue.
Yeah, pretty good segue. Like the Foo Fighters. Do you remember them on their segues? Do you remember that video, mate?
That wasn't Foo Fighters, mate. That was
it not? Who was it?
Soundgarden, mate. It's
Oh, no.
directed by
Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl, yeah.
Was it really? Is
Yeah.
that why I got confused?
Yeah, I
Well, the
think
whole
so.
thing was shit, mate.
Yeah.
What a lame idea.
Bad idea.
Stop it, mate. So yeah, Guardians Volume 2, pretty excited about. Baby Groot, I want to smoke him up, but also want to give him a cuddle
Have you
at the
noticed
same
him
time.
yet on the poster?
Yeah, he's cheeky. He's by Pratty's legs.
Point him out, mate. For the people at home,
There, mate. He's there.
obviously.
Obviously. I smoke weed, obviously. I have cool clothes, obviously.
Punisher hoodie, obviously.
I got a Punisher hoodie, obviously. I got a hat on, obviously. My best mate's called Trevor, obviously. James Corden's a cunt, obviously.
Obviously, mate.
Obviously threw up in Naomi Campbell's tits,
Obviously.
obviously. Marilyn Mirren's got a magnificent peach, obviously. Referencing past shows.
Michael Keaton is the best Batman ever, obviously.
Michael Keaton is the best Batman ever. But will he be the best Vulture ever too?
Yes, mate.
Oh,
well,
mate.
there's not been any others.
Well, really?
There's never been a Vulture in the movies, has there?
Has there not, mate?
No, mate.
Oh,
It was Green Goblin,
Goblin,
Doctor Octopus,
Octopus.
Venom and Sandman.
Oh,
and-
yeah.
And a new Green Goblin.
Oh, yeah.
Then the Lizard.
That lizard.
Then the Rhino and the Green
Rhino.
Goblin
Don't
again.
know Vulture.
And
ever.
Electro.
Don't you know?
First
Obviously.
Vulture. First Vulture versus Shocker. You know who's in Shocker, mate? Who's the Shocker,
Who
mate?
is that Shocker?
Bo Woodbine, mate.
Bo Woodbine.
Dead Presidents.
Dead Prezzies. Oh, Dead Prezzies, mate, yeah. Well, I think the new Spider-Man trailer looks quite good, really. I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know if I particularly like the MGMT song, but, you know, I like how it's a bit cheeky. I think there's too much Robert Downey Jr. in it, maybe.
I like that tune, mate.
I'm really trendy, I've got a bun in my hair and I eat tofu.
I've got a big beard and I like to wear some skinny jeans too.
I eat ethical lunches, but I have Sky TV.
I am a contradiction, but it won't stop me from tweeting. You don't know that word, do you?
What, tweeting?
Contradictionary.
Oh,
No.
I don't know.
Contradictionary. You need to read your contradictionary, mate.
Contradictionary. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I think, mates, that's gonna segue into my Rogue One review.
No, mate.
No, mate.
No, mate, because the segue was for the Lee Christian.
Oh shit, mate. Sorry
Because
about
the spoilers,
that.
mate.
Oh, okay. After the Lee Christian track, we're gonna do the Rogue One. So don't stop now, because we're gonna play the Lee Christian exclusive, mate. Exclusive first look at Lee Christian's new song. Oh My Days, a new video. It's amazing. I've seen it. It's gonna make you vomit. It's dropping now at Lee Christian 69. Play it, Trev.
My dreams so were stolen, snatched right out of my brain. The dream stealers tore my head open. I'll never ever dream again. I lost my way down a lonely road, running away from my pain. The dream stealers left me bruised and broken. I'll never ever be the same. No, I'll never ever be the same.
What a grotty video! His brains came out of his head! Oh my days. Ooh, sorry that went out. I was so amazed by the video. What a great video that is. That takes me back to the classic horror makers like the John Carpenter and Wes Craven.
Got an 80s vibe, innit?
Yeah, and Cronenberg. It was pretty good. I think that should get nominated for something.
Even the red shadowing makes me think of the Terminator.
Yeah, it was quite Terminator as well, wasn't it? Oh, what a brilliant video. I think that's one of the best videos I've seen all year. So good. Go and buy the album that's on the Meaning of the Life ? It's got a 3D art cover for it. That song's on it.
I heard that video's going to have a 3D video.
It's going to have a 3D version, yeah. But you got to have the red and... Not these stupid new ones. You got to have the red and blue glasses. Classic looks. So yeah, oh my gosh, go get that now. On Bandcamp, Lee Christian. Always my beat of the week. So, you know, brilliant. Okay, turn off now. I'm going to do my spoiler for Rogue One. I'll give you a little placeholder. Ready? Spoilers, okay. Now, I'm just going to put it out there now. I did not like this movie. I really wanted to like it. I went in wanting to like it. I went in with a boner. I ate all my popcorn. It was so tasty. But I just was not feeling this movie all my days. And I think everybody who's saying it's good is such a liar. What are you thinking? Why do you like this movie? What bit of it? Just the fact that there's spaceships, the fact that there's creatures in it. Why? I'm calling out you, Kevin Smith. What is your theme now? You used to have good opinions and now you're just telling everyone how you're like, take my money. Well, stop it, Kevin Smith. You're giving false advertising, okay? I've got to start off with how posh this film was. The whole film was about this posh family and they had a bit of a stupid plot at the beginning where the daddy, who's played by Matchstick Man Midge Mickelson, he's like, oh, kiddie, posh kid, you gotta run away because the Empire are coming to the planet now to steal you and the family, so we could gotta make the Death Star again. Go hide. Wifey, I don't know about you yet. I'm just gonna go outside, see what happens. And then this guy comes down in a white Empire uniform, and posh daddy's like, "Oh, my wife's dead. You can't take her." And then the wife comes out. She's like, "Hello, go away!" And it's like, what the fuck? Did you not plot this? Did you not think about it beforehand? Before you made your daughter go? Oh, anyway, so that daughter goes down an hole, basically, and then Forrest Left Eye York Whitaker, he comes out and finds her in the hole. There he is. I'll show you. Nominated 10th year in a row for best lazy eye acting goes to, and he's like, "Hello, child. Oh, come with me." And she's like, "All right then. I'm a child and I'm pouting." And then you flash forward, and then she's like, "Oh golly, gosh, I'm part of the rebellion. Oh blimey, hope, rebels." And the old thing, honestly, and she's so, the Felicity Oxford University graduate Jones is so boring. She's so unbelievable as a rebel. She just seems like, I don't know, she's just like a radical posh lady who's just trying to prove to everyone that she's not posh, but she is. And with it extracts all her personality. She has no personality. And then she becomes friends with even less catchy people who are equally as boring. There's like uncatchy mustache Diego Cassius man, and then a blind guy who has the most forced lines ever. Oh my goodness, he's like, "Oh, I feel the force." That's his catch line. "I feel the force. May the force be with me. May the force be with me." What? And they go to all these desert planets. It's like, when the fuck were there all the desert planets in the galaxy? There's Tatooine. Tatooine is the desert planet with the Utini and the sand people. Not all these other ones, you know. Oh my days. And they got this plan, basically. They got to go and steal the plans for the Death Star, which, you know, I think it would have been a good movie if we didn't know the ending to that one, isn't it, Trev? You know, we knew that what was going to happen. It wasn't going to be a happy ending, was it? And, you know, I just think, I just wanted it to be so, I wanted them to have good bants, basically. I wanted them to have good chats, interesting characters, and Darth Vader was in it. Can you imagine a movie with Darth Vader being bad? Trevor, I'm so upset by it because I had such a boner.
That last bit was good though, mate.
Oh, the last bit, honestly, just go in at the last bit and then start watching A New Hope straight afterwards when you get home, because it was really good, basically. And also some of the creatures in the film were quite good.
There is a spoilers review, so you can say.
Okay, well, they had Ballbag Man in it from the Cantini bar, and also they had Warwick Davis, I think, was in it as a little wide
He was
haired
cool.
man.
Why wasn't he in it more?
I know that character should have been in it. I think the problem is Warwick Davis gets quite tired, doesn't he? Because he's got such tiny legs. He has to have little rests all the time.
I think so they didn't want to spend money, mate.
They didn't want to spend money on the classic act that is Warwick Davis.
And also the
Don't you think
makeup.
it's shit out pantomimes? They spend loads of money on Warwick Davis every year, but Disney can't afford him.
Yeah, weird.
They can afford Downey, but they can't afford a class act like the Warwick. They just have to put him in. So weird. Yeah, anyway, I just didn't really care. And the battle scenes were so long. And I mean, I like battle scenes, you know. I think they're wicked. I like explosions. They keep making me happy. But when they just happen against a big spaceship and lots of other spaceships that look the same, and Porkins isn't even in it, it's so snoozy. And then when they get to the Death Star, like, I fell asleep sometimes, they get to the Death Star, and then Posh Bitch and Mustache Man, they start playing this game to get the plans, which is a bit like one of those games where you get grab the cuddly toy, and they're like
down
bloop,
at the pier.
bloop, yeah, like the
In, like,
pier game.
Bournemouth.
Yeah, it's like the Death Star they invented their coding according to a pier game, and it was just so bad. And the worst thing is they'd CGI'd Peter Cushing's face onto another man, so Peter Cushing was in this movie even though he's dead. How disrespectful is that, man?
Do you think he wanted to be in it, mate?
I don't think so. I think Peter Cushing would have been quite sad, really.
More Cushing for the pushing.
More Cushing for the pushing, mate. Yeah, it was not great.
What about Princess Leia's weird face?
Oh, and Princess Carrie Jizz on my face Fisher on my days. Like, they CGI'd a face of Young onto someone else's face, and it looked so bad. They could have just cut the two films together, you know? I really wanted to like this film, but people is comparing it to The Empire Strikes Back, and it's like not at all. It's lost no magic. It doesn't even need to be a Star Wars movie. It was so boring. There was just no...
Like a series or something.
It was like a series. Yeah, like Joss Whedon could have written a better fan-made series. Put it on Netflix. I think... Disney, you need to do a Netflix series instead of these films, mate, because they're so boring. I hope that you don't fuck up that Han Solo.
Oh, mate.
That's so sad, mate. I mean, Trev, what did you think?
I thought it was pretty poor, really.
Yeah.
I was excited about it, especially as everybody was saying it was
How good it was, yeah, I know.
And I thought maybe if they weren't mucking about with main characters, then I would like it.
I know.
But like instead and like what was Darth Vader when he was like he looked like he was a bit
bad jokes as well. He wasn't very good.
He made an Arnie joke at one point.
Yeah,
he was like stick around.
Stick around.
No,
mate.
but what was it?
It was like, don't choke. He made someone started choking because he used the force to make him choke. He goes, don't choke on your ambition.
So bad.
Bad
mate.
script. So badly
and
written.
Why was he like... And he talks a bit different to how he used to. And he looked like... His neck looked like he was wearing cosplay.
Yeah, it was a bit cosplay, wasn't it, mate?
There was a lot of... Like, it was like the most expensive cosplay fan fiction.
Yeah. And that Felicity Jones, not Bobbie's beauty, not a good actress. I do not get it. Like, she was like, "Oh, I've got this gun. I'm a rebel."
Who do you like more out of Ray and Jerky Jerk or whatever her name was?
Jerky Jerk.
Felicity Jones.
Felicity
what was her
Jones.
name?
Gin. The card game.
Gin Rummy.
Gin Rummy, yeah. I think Ray. Even though she goes, "I find classical faster!" I think that is better than, rebellions are built on hope, aren't they? Oh, golly gosh. Whereas I guess at least Ray, like, you could believe she was a bit scavengery. And she had a bit of enthusiasm.
Because she looks a bit like she's from, like, Carterton.
Yeah, like from Carterton, yeah. Yeah. Oh dear, Disney. I know they're going to make so much money and everyone's going to say it's good. Just stop it. Go and watch something original, man. I can't be bothered with this shit anymore. You know? Oh dear. Anyway, sorry to leave it on that note. There are a few good bits, like if you can do a Meerkat Movies code, maybe go see it. But I wouldn't waste, like, especially if you live in London. Don't pay 15 of your English pounds to go and see it.
I don't know what it is in America, mate.
America, well, I guess if you go and see it in one of them 4D places, maybe Felicity Jones's fanny will come out at you.
I don't want it, mate.
Or maybe one of the weird octopus creatures, the tentacles come out of the screen, maybe.
Did you like that?
I like the creatures very much so. I think they should be more of a more prominent in them. I didn't like as well how all of the planets just look like somewhere on Earth. Like the whole of the final scene, it's like Star Wars in the Caribbean. Like I was expecting Johnny Depp to come out going like that at some point, you know.
Yeah, mate.
So bad.
Pirates of the Empire.
Pirates
mate.
of the Empire. Darth Sparrow. I don't know. Jin Swan. That's that Keira Knightley bitch's name is Elizabeth
but
Swan.
they're all a bit like Keira Knightley, aren't they, nowadays?
Keira Knightley! Shout out Michael Bolton. Okay, I think that's it anyway. That was my Rogue One review. If you don't like my review, tell me. I'll fight back. I got time. I got time to argue with you about this shit, man. Go and watch something.
Leave a comment, mate.
Leave a fucking comment. I'll murk you with my words, mate. Okay, signing off then. Thanks for watching. Merry Christmas, everybody. I know this year's been really shit with the losses of the Princey and the Bowie and the Rickers and the Bernie Worrell and all the cool people, and Trump is president of the world and the Brexit. But don't worry, 2017, it's gonna be the year of the cool. It's gonna be great. Just have a chin up and be wicked and smoke more blaze because it'll see you through. Bye!
Mate.